was over after the MP was killed. But if the MP was killed, and a Kofana succeeded and no medical block there, now they would have waited and answered other cars were involved. I know my Robu, my patcho, eyewitness, and Yanya will be a manaka say, Nami Jina Ho, Nami Susumeka, yes, Topunibi. We haven't heard that. Yanya one single car. We are talking about intelligence here. All this report, one anonymous, unnamed eyewitness,
and a media mukasa, and we haven't heard any another report from AOB. I say, okay, yeah, so yes, stop it.
Near stop your class and empty, but that is why I'm saying it is a complete, I'm sorry, nonsense. What is it? Now, we are talking about the intelligence investigation and then probing. So if you are probing and prosecuting there, then the eyewitness person, I see a Timmy Bisano and Sembi. Because some of these stories, are too distorting, and then it throws sand in the mind of the people, and then it also blow wind, hot wind on the investigation too, which the police cannot access at the moment to get the truth, unravel the truth. But now, them for non to one police, JB Dankwa was murdered in his room. Yenya MPs ekasa ukumha. It is one of the saddest story out of the saddest. Yemunu ukumha. Say member of parliament obitimko scale over the house. Eko ni window. Eti machetino. Emani wu. Now up to now no, there was an arrest. Or no the luckily yenya ni telephone will be more. Till today, State Ghana and Kasai, at that time, it was the regime of His Excellency John Mahama, 2016. Now, at that time, the today's president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, most of his campaign and the NDC MPP campaign is said, JB Dankwa, I quote Nana, JB Dankwa's death, not my time. Wherever Nkofon will be, I'll bring them to justice. That was the president who was the presidential candidate. Okay? At that time, the ruling government of NDC, we didn't hear much. We heard that the government is determined to arrest the perpetrators and bring them to book. But recently, His Excellency John Mahama, as we say, when he's voted, he comes back to power. Those who killed JB Dankwa will have to face the law. And Jimmy Bisane said it was his time. But now he's now going to arrest or bring them to book. Now again, His Excellency the President of the Republic has also spoken about this one. So where the Ayanayachi will be and there will be a IGP before to be on for Mumra. Now, Yabenya, these two high profile MPs, sitting MPs, are Ghana down. Then let's look at the general scenario of Ghanaians. Yakum bar manager Ewonishi Ewotema. Yakum this, Yakum way, several Ghanaians, and I've made it say challenging, arguably, Biame challenge said, if you put out the numbers of Nigeria population, the last 10 to 15 years, Ghana individually as a country, we've killed more than any other country in West Africa. Let us not take Cote d'Ivoire, political unrest, any civil unrest, any armed struggle out. But if you're talking about unresolved mystery of killings, Ghana tops all. Not Togo, not Benin, not even Nigeria in terms of the numbers, and averagely, Ghana are very high. Yogusukum, ya actually obi yahu, ya yewe yahu, ya kokumaba we yahu. Any a good number of them that the emphasis have not been laid on. Yakum journalists come say our bar on all simple your friends Coca-Cola. It is unresolved. They are all part. And if this Prof. Mills, where you say contract killings, paramount in the last 10-15 years, so until today, Ena Ebia MPs, Esi Yamo one police, me pacho Yamo one police, na mesusu a free fane hour haba, mesusu me kumeko makaranta, mesusu no, do I need it? Okay, and when I'm here legislators now making the law, make the law that will impact security, giving every Ghanaian a security that we call for, a security that we need. But say a call for MP and individual security. Yes, they are right, but I'm saying they are wrong at the same time, because we will match with other countries where MPs are sitting in trotro that nobody touches them. And I'm referring to the 5 Iceland, the 5 Nordic countries. No way, no MP is allowed even to drive. They join public transport. So the public will have an interface with you and be able to speak to you in a bus of decision you are taking in your constituency. Sweden, the only person who is chauffeur driven or one police guard is the prime minister. Obia we just take functionary, we a decision maker that should impact the people. Go with the normal transport. No minister of transport in Sweden what private can go for go to, so you go back to your office and amend. Iceland the same, Finland the same, Denmark not different, and Germany the same. But even countries Ukraine what is called hostile grounds, German or skinheads, Spain or skinheads, but they don't have MPs. But they are talking about countries among for arms, equal arms, bush, occupation of any kind of militancy. No MPs, guide you. And I've always said, it is not a number of police officers assigned to one MP. But the answer said, your police officers in here saying, near mathematics in our say 30,000 and here 30 million, police for 30,000. Already, the SS, the Presidential Protection Force, or no quite taking more than 50 in the president. IGP also were 1. And now 2. All the police commissioners, will be our 1 permanent driver and then security at home. And the police commissioner be also 2 in the field. Then we're talking about district commissioners. DC OPs also sensitive areas, will be our driver and also security office. Near teaching film. And there were 230 branches of Ghana Commercial Bank, will be our police. There were about 200 branches of ADB, Ubia police day and night. And there were Eco Bank, there were other banks, police, by Ghana law, Bank of Ghana law, there should be a police presence. The same police numbers in India. And Sunday we are, there were individuals, ministers also, and there were individuals who also apply for police protection. Ghana police and in every month, you do not have more than 15,000 police taking care of the whole country. And intelligence tool and that's what do we have. And this 15,000 and I said, Fanisa bear 20,000 Papa, the CID, Criminal Investigation Department, Oman Casa do Guanasu office. Police headquarters, original headquarters, Oma Kakrabinu, Oma Kuduo, district headquarters, and the CID on the street. What picking intelligence, feeding the colleague and the platforms, me pacha dodo say na wabontin. We are no so. What's our 24th century of Ghana, 63 years of independence? What's the police in Kotina barracks? It was a statue me you me fi community mu as a common single room romo wugum. Do you understand me?
Right.
So, where other countries feel say one police presence and we're taking it 800 for the neighborhood one time ko hide that man in the public and it's 800 udomi and baku share udomi baku their colleagues they can exchange. In that case, all coverage, much fluid and easier to access, and they will be able to communicate. Now, police say this thing, you fault. What do we our police station? And now, you only send them to crime scenes. And to a crime scene, we are. Or free scene when I also are vacant. And right now, as we speak, there's a hotspot, what's the name? Cape Coast. Maybe an incident is here. Now we have amplified police presence. A joking paradise. It's just like dancing on a hot water. with a bare foot. Because what the woman in Akogu Kekos, Sabi, Medra Ben, I'm Robert Ben Wajimia, what causes such a kind of a mayhem, atrocity? I hated the country, I hated the parliament. Now we are there, Channel as Akwesi Barrier, our Murray Junction. Are there fools? And we are going now moving to go say Yama police and military presence, Emra Central region. The people are not going to wait. What about now Upper East? What about now Wahab region Sunyani? So Omari or group Nomuko Sunyan Sakopa another MP. Will you be able to tell? So it comes back to tell us our approach to security intelligence in the country, it is too bad.
So the solution is
the solution is that everybody in the community, within the area, within certain catchment area or the whole country should have a kind of security knowledge. And how do we do that? Maka Bium said, there were 250 to 300,000 students here from national service. National service program every year. Now, what was our students doing? They have all gone to school. They know how to write. They know how to read. They know how to be taught and learn common simple things of intelligence. And today, can I say, much as you cannot recruit all of them as police and etc. No, inject what is called the Patriotism Act that gave birth to the national service. For them to have a feel and love for their country and know how to do things. What woman in our public office, SIC, a national lotteries, and almost some boys and girls, students, and Mokoton Katia. Sabima police, Sabima military, intelligence, BNI, won't keep them out from the very core intelligence work in Ankasa. But more training. The same scan of the Trium County body that table so more dano. More fast scanning in our students, no more police for that didn't train woman. So what do we do? Say you so 250,000, you train 50,000 every year with the security sector or intelligence. Their performance. Na police in hierarchy, no police system administration air record. And the woman you good and woman be interested with the work. And do so by recruitment. You hear any list from the presidential protocol. You hear list from any chief. And to one man call for what pushy 50,000 every year no. You knowledge of intelligence officer. Now let's come back say, baby a happy FMC. At the bar, your friend say, a salam down. At the back of Adabakano. Ubenya more than 200-300 national service personnel. Ube Kombo Abenyomo. Almost every other house will be Abenyabi. And to what training in the whole country in the coverage? Wabaya patriotic. Wabaya with intelligence. And the police does not need to go there. These people are complement. That is the Switzerland approach. That is the German approach. That is the Australian approach. And that is the Canadian approach. Police cannot be everywhere, and there's never 100% of what is called a security coverage in any part of the country. United States of America, with all resources, and break it back of the FBI and CIA, and some will take it cover. In the South Ghana police, when Timan do her, it is a lie. What did you do, baby? They are not wind. Security is a wind. Intelligence operates like a wind. But then, if you don't have the wind and the wind is stacked, next Wufi said the uniform is the operation there. You are completely wrong. In telling the police to step out operations, tell them to give them the effective tool of the wind. Never what I said. Give them the effective tool of the wind where the intelligence operates. Nama on call for citizen, National Service Secretariat, Mumpa woman boys and girls, woman students, Mumfa every year, allocate 50,000. And the Omoba Church of Kokoya, you know, bank crana, or intelligence knowledge, and the BB by a friend, early warning signs. Or better, hit with him how to call, with him how to. Now, Papa, I dare what he said. Ghana police hot numbers, hotlines. Hotlines, now 0257 882052 numbers no basa. Obi ame robbery take place. Na me take after na me behwe number. And what we do ni say country I start to slip into that kind of security challenges no. It eats nobody's food. Say, any commercial vehicle, VIP, state SIC, trucks for major roads, regional cars, police and fire service, hot numbers, it should not be in any part of the world more than 3 digits. 111-999-222-616-810-808 Australia money adeno enti se BBC ye no obi apeke a oni number no woni team se wa ko school so ko school na asema ba na nipa no kwa amro ba kwa na oda form no di ni se gba no phone oni ba bia ne alphabet ne your friends and the digits wa and fan no about 10 numbers no. Who does that in the 21st century, 24th century? And as part of these reasons, it comes back to nobody else than the same parliamentarians, if anything at all. Almost parliamentary select committee on defense and security. On defense and security and then interior. Now, Yanka will say, some of us are Ghana police, they are aware, raising issues to omni tools. Ghana intelligence community immigration only 2. Prison service only 2. And then even the interior themselves go intelligence policy only 2. And as somebody like us, the company came to Ghana with weapons cleared in my name, given to Ministry of Interior, and he invited 300 contingent of immigration, prisons, and Ghana police. I don't call your friend and say, what's the name? Shooting range in our station. Papa, for 2 trillion more money. 2 trillion year almost away the area. A consultancy that was originated by myself. And I won't say, Nipa 23, and then call Czech Republic. And conquer weapons. Inspection because you must know where the company produce their machines. Listen to interesting story. Ghana Police Service didn't bring budget because their people and Nipa 6 in the police didn't have budget. But they have to go and verify the company and check. Ghana immigration, they didn't have a budget, but they were 5. Ghana prisons, they didn't have a budget, they were 5. The Minister of Interior Parliamentary Committee of Interior, they were 17 or I think 18. I have the list there. Papa, including the Minister of Interior staffs of 5, I myself paid their ticket with the assumption that deal goes through. The government pays my ticket back. 273,000 Ghana cedis, 2.7 billion, you will call it in the old cities, was paid by me.
277,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, take it and pay for a buy me business class. I converted it into state visit instead of say normal. Over my full helicopter. Am I at them? Adia ko company ni sa dia by obia da single room obia nya one police guide dia ko dinner ye didi aban nam ofo didi obi ko bibiam didi heavy le menye pork be pork no some papa. When they finish, we put them also to face the European Defense Committee Intelligence, our Czech Republic. And this issue, I'm sorry, Ghana ambassador, Czech ambassador, the state and the Minister of Interior, and we went there and they secured what is called a contractor. Not Ghana police missile equipment here can was in 80 million was agreed, was signed. Our company no requested Ghana government what is called EUC, end user certificate, to enable them manufacture. Before they manufacture or produce, you must have an end user certificate. Ghana Baji end user certificate Abuja. At the Koma won't say you are ready. Oma produce weapons, cache of weapons, AC ho engraved with the name of Ghana Migration. And the ministry you Ghana some of them have suppressed the issue because we're so unlawful never lost to the state. Okay? But we suppressed the country, the case. Against my cost. But I'm a Ghanaian. I will never encourage the company to take Ghana to court. But the company, even the Minister of Defense of Czech Republic, some of the money Sakra Mumna, Yanu, partner, Ghana, and Czech, and now for Mumma fact because your producer, Mamogi, Niamsha, the fight up to Niamkoji. We start sit here and be crying over weapons.
Weapons, and see what.
But and yes, so this maker account with myself 273,000 Ghana cedis all went into take it. Up to today, no brass dime has been given to me. But I'm not the third. This is the country. If you don't take Sakesh, are they telling the Parliamentary Select Committee on intelligence, were they not aware? Were they not part? What did they do with it? How did they fly to Czech Republic? Did they actually take it that they went with? Everything here. Now, no here police guide, but the police guide is not the issue. Police guide will not be the solution. How ordinary citizens in their homes would also be secured. Not only the needs of the 276 men of this country, including the president, the vice president, not 278 people, and Ghana. Because this year, Supreme Court judges, so me 13 will be asked one. Over people judges will be a Ghana police na cutting. How can you work?
But you see, surveillance. You don't come on baby. Surveillance about street lightning. And then they take one. And nyama baby 5. Anna on top of your head. You think we should do as a nation to strengthen the security, not just recruiting of people, but at least you have hotspot any surveillance system. And nyama baby 5. Just briefly na ye fan community here.
La viva surveillance and your magician and your magic. Surveillance is manned and handled by a human being. Do you know that?
Right.
So the camera, but you now see the camera is a surveillance camera yate. But surveillance camera no the data anameba.
Right.
I want to control room anameba.
Right.
Professional not you will name the use of it and answer one share what done one surveillance that doesn't work.
Debbie.
And I'm saying effective control and training, professional touch, education, police training, I continuously, consistently, Yendi touch the police. Me, if I were to be having said, me what authority every police barracks you come in a grand at the waiting room. No pursue me no be a fee. That's why your officer crown will change uniform. And all the better area and in the few police need to man. If you be a police need to be a arm robber on coho. If the police will be called only catapult. It's in the uniform for 2 years. Surveillance is a machine. Surveillance is also an information tool. Surveillance is whatever. Surveillance must be manned by men. And it's a woman say, Yama woman a year. Omni can call parliament no one making law say your numbers in Isra. Never judge as a on top of my head.
Me too.
It is not only the light, but then the light is also another factor. Say 24th century now more high road. With dense populated high road or high usage of the interregional West African high road and other heavy busy roads. Accra Kumasi Highway. When you're free of Anko,
no
light. Konangu to Konangu Kroma and Abon Salate Tita when you go small bob, 60 wax. What's up, Konangu Majaso, when the Muir and Musa had to compare episode. Now, before the risky one, the Cape Coast waiting. Up to Kaswa, you don't have any light on Tutobedu Cape Coast. Now, such a highway, I bet the solar bulbs, solar lights, country be would do Holland, Belgium and France border. About 5 o'clock, it's a better than comfort Mako Harbor or Kana. So you are saving money on that. And you're only the city lights, surveillance, now the basic cities, no. A crow with him, city lights, and get the toll lights, and your power. And your DTC, your roads, and your areas, and your community. One light, no, there be some say intelligence camera, and the city junction. Young value, near check it, and the side lights and a pole back on the coast. And the idea lightning system. A solarizer in the area. But I put me pick a community of about 4,000, 3,000 people. How do you go and put when Accra goes to Accra only Ghana? Now what was I like in surveillance no Accra? But you come obi Kepus. You come obi Kepus. MPM kuno Accra na meboa. In the camera never go Accra to pick intelligence in their blog. Well, you haven't gotten to a certain point that you have to do certain things. It is completely needless exercise and a waste of funds and resources.
Okay. Our Thursday, Minewaka, when we come Ghana for you to what man you
one can check down to my member. Any minute, Erwin, America,